Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving? Damn. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Love versus Like. Inspired by a great conversation I had last night with a lovely lady who, you know who you are. So I was like, the conversation was so good. I was like, maybe I should just make this a video too. So, love is a feeling, right? And people want to love other people and be in love with people. And the thing about that is, in some instance, people feel love trumps like. I'm not of that ilk. I think like trumps love. Because I've seen people fall in love with people that they don't like. And it doesn't work. But I've seen people like people that they didn't love and then fall in love with them and still fall out of love with that very person, but still like the person, so stick in it and fall back in love. See, I don't think love is a consistent thing. I think love is very inconsistent. It changes with feelings and situations and, ideologies or evolution of people or people's changes. Well, if you like somebody, you like who they are. I don't think people in romantic sense are loyal to the people that they love. I think they're loyal to the people they like. Because this is why, I think part of the hookup culture and the breakup culture is an options game. Because people got it twisted. You like these people, but you don't love them. So you're looking for the person you love, and you're hoping to fall in love with this person. But a lot of times what happens is you want the person that you love or that you're in love with to have all of the character qualities of the people that you like, but you didn't love. And that's the catch-22. Like, there's a give and take with each one, I think it's rare to have a person that you're in love with that you like as a person also, because I think you gotta realize, character goes a long way. Character goes a long, long way. This loyalty, this consistency, just being down for somebody. Those are all character traits of people that you like. When you say I like that person, it's because you like the way that they carry themselves and they do things. But when you love people, they don't necessarily have to do anything. That's the thing about it. Like, when you love people, I just love you, and it is what it is. It's unconditional. And because it's unconditional, it in some ways it lacks effort. Because if the love is gonna be there, that doesn't mean the effort. Well, you gonna love me regardless, so I ain't gotta do nothing. When you like is one of those things where you have to constantly build on. The same thing that it took to get your baby hooked is gonna take the same thing to keep him. So that's because you like them. When you like somebody, you want them to like you back. So you put in the effort to make sure they like you. That's a condition. But what winds up happening, I think people gravitate to love over like because like takes too much work. When you like something, you have to put effort in it to love it. It's just like picking up. You might have a You might say you have a passion for something. It's something that you liked, but you kept working at, and then you began to love. And I think that's the same thing with relationships, because I've seen too many people who say they love something, but when adversity struck, the very thing that they loved to do, they didn't love it no more because it wasn't easy. It wasn't given to them. I think love and entitlement are really tied at the hip. You know, I think like and effort are joined to the hip. So this is why I say, love versus like. Because the love is the feeling you want to be loved. You want to be in love, right? But that doesn't mean, but you don't necessarily say you want to be liked. People say they would rather be respected. You ain't got to like me, but respect me. And I think everything has its place in life. Because you can love somebody that you don't respect. And guess what? You'll still be with them because you love them, but you don't respect them. And what's going to wind up happening is that relationship is going to implode or explode because you don't respect who they are. You don't like who they are. And that's also the thing that goes back to the dating scene. Excuse me. Do you notice the reasons I like you, but I don't love you? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. But the problem lies just in the years that I've been, alive, is that people regret the people that they were in love with because they were blinded by the love for them. And people regret losing the people that they liked because the people that liked them did things for them that other people didn't do. Even the people that loved them didn't do the things that the people that liked them didn't do. And the efforts were never good enough because they didn't love them, right? And to me, that's a problem, because even when people say nobody did anything for me, in some small way, sometimes I listen to people say that, and maybe I'm assuming, but maybe I'm being objective. It's up to you to determine with the particular person. That they ignore the things that the people that like them did for them. But the people that they loved and were in love with them or in love with didn't do things for them. So the only person that counted is the person that you quote unquote loved. And you ignore all the things that were done by the person that you quote unquote liked. Because for some odd reason, the feeling of love always trumps like. But it trumps your practicality too. And people don't think about that, and even the way we was talking about how people view love in relationships, it's a superficial thing. Like people looking for a dime, 8s, 9s, and 10s, and that's on the scale of attractiveness. But can you deal with an 8, 9, and 10 mentally? Not attractive 8, 9, and 10. How are you able to deal with a 8, 9, and 10, a mental 8, 9, and 10? And how were you able to deal with a character 8, 9, and 10? Because we give or who's a relationship 8, 9, and 10. You know, we don't ask who's a dime in relationships. You know, because what winds up happening is we don't the sum total of what is lovable is looks. So the other categories I just spoke of mentally, you know, how can I say this? Companionship wise, right? Those things don't come into play because those are characters with people you just might like. You know, they might be a relationship dime, but they may be a 7, and it's like you know, and a person might be a looks dime, and they might be a relationship 5, but you willing to you willing to take that because I just love them. I love them. I love them so much. Why you love them? Because they're a dime. Okay, and you had this problem, you know, and then people wonder why people aren't down for them. People aren't there when you need them, or people are so wishy-washy and flaky. It's because love is a powerful drug, and the thing about drugs is they're unproductive. Drugs tear you down. They don't build you up. And is kind of like a day in, day out grind. And I think that's so tedious that people want love to be a fairy tale. Love isn't tedious. Love doesn't have to take you into consideration every day. That's what has to do. You want to just show up and say, "Hey, I's here," but just my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm about to shut it down. Good night. Peace.